Hello everybody and welcome back to Felsbrunn. Today what we're doing is harvesting this field. It's a very big field now, it's absolutely full of oats, so my plan is to basically harvest it all and then either sell all the oats or somehow store them. I'm not buying a silo, it's just way too expensive and I can't really justify the price, so I'll probably just go and fill up the horse's trough and then sell the rest. It's a good way of making some money today. I also need to of course make sure I continue building this bunker for sugar beets, which I'm going to be doing very soon. Basically, I'm going to be planting the sugar beet hopefully in tomorrow's episode and then streaming the harvest. That is the plan, unless I do two streams. I might even stream the planting of it as well, not too sure. It is going to be quite a job, but of course I do need to have the money as well to be able to afford the planter, because it's not just a case of using the seed drill. I wish it was, but no, I do need to spend some more money first. There we go. Just about made it into there. In fact, it can stay in the entranceway anyway, so that's fine. This tractor needs to go onto the baler, and the John Deere needs to come out of there with the trailer to start the carting. Now the combine is about half full, because everything from yesterday, I did start the field yesterday, everything from yesterday is in there, so it will need to be unloaded probably straight away actually, just to keep it going for a while. So off we go. Anyway, how is everybody doing today? Hopefully you're doing very well. I need to really crack on today, because I want to get all of this finished. It needs to be all harvested and baled. It doesn't necessarily have to be moved. The bales don't necessarily have to move, but yes, they do need to be baled at least. So here we go. It's so nice to have a tractor with the power. I can accelerate really fast with this. Also, I think the combine harvester is far enough away not to crash into my bale stack, my sugar beet bunker. So that's good, because I don't have any kind of crashing prevention objects in front of them. Just trying to risk it. I could put a Scarecrow there, because believe it or not, the worker is actually scared of a Scarecrow. They are scared of several different things, Scarecrows included. So yeah, there shouldn't be any issues. There we go. That is completely empty. So I'm going to pull over to one side. I could even park in the way. As long as I don't crash into them. I might do. There we go. Although I suppose actually if the combine did crash into the tractor, it would just push the tractor into here as well, and the bales would go tumbling. Right, I'm just turning the engine off. The baler is in here, so I do have another door to open first. There we go. I could go in the other door, but that would seem a bit weird. So, yep, here we go. This is going to be quite a big job, but it's a job which is worth doing. The only thing I wish I really had was a auto stacker. I might have to see if I can buy one, because it would actually make my construction here much easier too, because they'd already be all perfectly aligned, whereas if I'm picking them all up with the front loader, they're going to be all over the place. So yes, I'm hopefully, when I've sold a few loads of oats, I'm hopefully going to be able to buy the auto stacker, but I do know that it is £70,000 thereabouts, so that's going to be quite tough. Well, as you can see, that's the first section all baled up, and also I'm just waiting for the combine to turn around, then I can unload going back down again. Currently 7,254 litres in the trailer, so it's probably going to be 5 combine loads into the trailer, possibly 4, or 4.5. I'll probably just sell it at 4, if it doesn't look like it's going to be space for the 5th one. But yeah, it's going well. It's slow, because it's obviously a case of waiting for the combine to do the job, but it could be worse. It could be our very old combine which I had before. That would have been painful. That would have been very painful. I think this is about halfway though, because that is the division between the two fields, the original two fields, which I ploughed. So progress is actually pretty good. And that isn't even 80% full, but it is time to unload. Because I've got nothing else to do, I might as well be productive and do this instead of waiting for it to be full when I could actually be baling. But yeah, hopefully about, I don't know, 15,000 litres in here, 16 by the end of this. Of course it is still harvesting, so it's going to keep filling it up. It must be pretty much empty. It's 15, yep, 15,768. Sounds good to me. So, yep, back into the Massey Ferguson with the baler. I can also bale the piece which I had to go around just over here. So I barricaded the bales with that, just so I always turn the engine off, just so the combine didn't crash into it, which it didn't. It didn't even attempt to, which is good. Clearly the worker isn't too angry today. No rampaging through my bale stacks. Yep, we're over halfway easily, and this is going well. The baling is looking very good. However, I'm actually quite surprised about how slowly the combine's filling up. Maybe it's because I didn't do the second application of fertiliser. It would make sense. I didn't have the chance to though, because it was so wet and rainy. It's interesting. I seem to have a piece of my field growing in the middle of the road. Wow. Extra seeds. More grain for everybody. Yeah, as I was saying, it was just so wet yesterday. I didn't have the chance, and for some reason, even though the crop growth was on normal, the field still grew in about half a day or something, was it? Maybe a day. It was pretty rapid anyway. The speed which I'd kind of expect the fast growth rate to be. I go back up to the top and then grab the John Deere to unload the combine again. But that's what we have left. There is a tiny piece there which has been missed, which I need to go back to later. But yeah, we should be done in the next 2 to 3 minutes of the video, hopefully. It really is a sea of bales. In fact, this is going to be the most bales I've ever produced on FS19. I've made many bales before on 17, but not that many. Oh look, 80% full, so that should be about probably 95% full by the time it turns around and I unload, so that is going to be a good load into the trailer. Come on Deere, let's go. Sounds like we're married. Right, yep, that is very full, so this should bring it to at least 2/3 full in the trailer, hopefully. I might even be able to go and sell this load while it messes around turning around. It takes about 3 minutes to turn around. I'll just take a look here and see exactly what the current price is. Yep, very good. 2236 over at Port Northwest. So it is going to be sold straight away. Anything I have left will go to the horses. Right. Yeah, that really is full. But I have the power to pull the heavy trailer up the hill, something which I really did lack before. It's very nice to have a bigger tractor. That is flat out, 7 miles per hour. Still fairly impressive. That is empty for the time being. I'll drive to the bottom, unload whatever there is in there, next to nothing, and then it'll be full enough to take over to Port Northwest, which is, well, it's in the northwest, which isn't surprising. Yeah, near the lime station over there. So it's quite a drive, but I've got nothing else to do. Until I have the money, I can't do anything. I am really not expecting too much here. There's a post in front of me, although I normally just crash into the posts. There we go, let's go. Just cutting in front of the combine, something you wouldn't normally do. That's 26,855 litres. You might think, well, what's the point of taking it now? It's not full. But really, yeah, there isn't much space left. I need to do a second load anyway, so it doesn't matter. Here is Port Northwest. Let's hope the price is still good. It shouldn't have changed, I'm on real time, so yeah, the prices of commodities change incredibly slowly. The money is rocketing, always a very good sight. In fact, it looks like I'm going to get about £50,000 from the first trailer load. Wow. Make that 60,000. I am very impressed. I need to get the next load sold fast. You can see our field from over here. The swaths of straw is the sight of summer. I will unload the combine again, and then obviously continue baling. And I think next time I unload it will be the final unload. We're almost there. The final piece, and then it is time to sell the rest of the oats, and then, well actually I'll give some to the horses just to make sure they've got enough, and then I'll sell the rest of the oats, and then it'll be time to buy an auto stacker, because I can afford it, which is definitely a good thing, but I do need to afford a planter too, so hopefully with the price of some of these bales, I'm not keeping all the bales, that would be ridiculous. I'm keeping some, but most will be sold. And that is pretty much it. So I need to just take over the combine harvester. In fact, I'll turn this off here, because as we know, there is a piece which has been missed by the worker. It couldn't quite do it all, but it did a pretty good job overall. This is almost full. I don't know if it's even going to fit in. Hopefully it will do. It is the slightest piece though, so there shouldn't be an issue. It's hardly worth even baling that. Put it onto chop. Good, and yeah, there is space, so back over the far side, and I'll just get it tidied up. But that is a decent amount of bales. That is a lot of bales. I'm going to have to check and see exactly how many I have produced today, but I would guess it's in the region of 50 to 60. But I'm usually pretty bad at actually estimating how many bales there are. So, well, this is a good opportunity for me to say you have a guess as well, just in your head. Have you thought of a number? Good. Okay. Unless you haven't, of course. Let's take a look here. I said 50, and the actual figure is 68. So I was 18 off. It could have been worse. I think I have been about 100 off before. I will finish the final piece of baling in a minute or two when I come back with this. Because, yeah, I need to drop off the baler and attach the tractor to the brand new auto stacker, which I look forward to using. For the time being, I'm going to park the combine just over there on the grass. It's close enough to the yard. It's my land. It didn't used to be, but I parked it there anyway, because why not? Oh no, still 137 litres in there. Good. Okay, yep, so over here. Then I need to take that tractor to over there, as mentioned, just to give the horses what they need, but they probably don't need much anyway. And that is all nicely folded up. That is 16,233 litres. I really do hope they're not going to take too much. I might have to stop it if they do take a lot. I can plant some more. Plus we have some oats over there, although it has rained on those oats, so it's most likely now porridge. The horses like porridge, don't they? Oh good, it didn't take much at all, that's very good. So over to the sell point, which I'm sure is going to be the same one. Not a lot has changed in this time. Yep, off we go. There we go, £25,000. That's all going to go towards this new auto stacker, which is... Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. That was the way out. My sense of direction isn't good. I think I will use the John Deere for carting the bales. I'm going to essentially put probably 2 full auto stacker loads on the concrete pad for producing the bunker tomorrow, and then I'm going to just cart the rest of it to the sell point. Hopefully the price is good. If it isn't good, I'm going to have to store it. There's nothing else I can do. In fact, if I set cruise control here, we've got a very nice straight piece of road. I can open up this. It's like going on your mobile phone, so don't try this at home, folks, although it is a game. Very quickly go on to straw. 172, that's a good price, very good. Okay, don't worry, it was a hands-free phone, whatever. Yes. The tractor goes in the barn. In fact, I have way too many of these doors open already, so I'm just going to have to close them all up. I can't really see a great deal, but I should be able to predict where the hole is. There we go. Right, so over to the store. Here we are. Yeah, I've been saying 70,000. I'm pretty sure it is 70,000. Let's just take a look here. Baling technology. That's animals. Why did I click on that? Baling technology. This one here, £70,000. It looks good. It is good, and it can carry 16 bales in one go, which I think is considerably more than the round bale autostack, which is 8. Is it 8? It's not very many. I think it's 8. So off we go. As mentioned, I know what to do here. Two loads over to the concrete pad and the rest to the settle point. I'm not necessarily doing it all today, but I'm going to try. I'll have a good start at least. Well, that is over £11,000 for each load of bales. That's 16 bales, which is obviously a very good price. So I'm going to take the rest of them over to the sell point as well. I do need to just finish off baling. It's like, I don't know, 10 metres worth? Hardly anything, but it's definitely worth doing. And then it is ready to plant this field. It's going to be ready for the sugar beet, which is going to be a very, very slow job. Which of course doesn't sound appealing, but it should be, because hopefully it's going to be a stream when I actually harvest it, and there should be two harvesters on the go. I was going to say combines, no, two sugar beet harvesters, and also, yeah, it's going to be a continual job because I'll be carting on my own to the bunker over there, so it should be good, and it gives me time to have a bit of chit chat, as everybody else will hopefully be in the chat, discussing stuff and asking questions and all that, so that should be really good. Okay, so that's going to stay there. Turn the engine off, and I'm going to conclude by picking up the final 6, are there? 6 bales? I think so. Right. Let's get this done. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video. It has been a bit of a, well, I wouldn't call it the most exciting one ever. It's all been pretty much in one field with a bit of travelling. But even so, it's been good. It's been worth it. I've made a lot of money out of it. Essentially what I've done is I have got a sugar beet storage point out of it, a brand new Arcusin auto stacker, and a load of money, because the money is still coming in from these bales. So there we go, I'm done. If I have missed any bales, it's fine. I can pick them up and take them back over to the farm later. Whoa, I'm driving too erratically here. But there we have it. Let's just see what I can get from the final 6. It's going to be in the region of 1,000, no, not 1,000, 4,000, 5,000? 4137. Good enough. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.